Black Box Productions.
So, is the corona like extended longer? It's like still cracking? It's a whole nother wave. With all the protests and all the ongoings, the whole world came together in big old groups. And we was talking about it like it was not a spike, then it was a hoax. Now that the spike has come, I don't hear the same commentary about it not being a hoax that I would have imagined I would have heard when we were saying like, damn, everybody out there, so if it ain't a spike in the COVID, it ain't what they said. But guess what, y'all? The spike has come. Widespread. I know of whole households where it's multiple households, multiple families occupying the household, and the whole household has been infected. Everybody's testing positive. Just when you thought it was over, it's getting realer. He say coronavirus is on vacation right now. No, it ain't. I had a whole trip planned to Arizona to go visit my father upon his demand because he requested to see all his grandchildren and his great-grandchild all at once. He is dealing with extreme respiratory issues, and as you all know, fuck cancer, and he is in remission. It has been since toward the end of last year, and we so happy about that. But out of nowhere, he made it be known that he needed to see him, and he didn't want it to be long. So I prepared and planned. We had a trip all prepared to be there on the 26th, the weekend of the 26th. But shortly before it, he called and canceled it, due to the fact that in Arizona, they doing numbers like, they went from like almost a non-existent scenario to an extreme scenario. I think one of the extremes, if not the most extreme scenario in the whole country. And he was just too scared. He already got the respiratory issue. He's an elderly black man, and that is the #1 demographic for people who seem to be at risk. And my father, who doesn't often show fear of anything and who showed a passionate desire to see his offspring, he shut it down. So we didn't go. I never met Pimp C. Trying to see when we're going to be able to, when it's going to be cool enough to reschedule and get it in, because I know we still want to see him. It was a shooting at a club called Lavish. 10 shot, 2 dead in my city, Greenville, South Carolina. On 4th of July in LA County, they say it was 17 people shot out here on 4th of July night. Oh, my mama. It was sounding like it was more than just fireworks going off, too. Oh, my mama. Boy, it's crazy. No, but you know what's good, and not saying that it's the same or it can suffice, but just think, in times past, you cancel a trip like that, there was no such thing as a FaceTime. Now at least he can still see him. You ready? You feel me? You ain't gotta worry about no still pictures. You can see him, hear him, talking to him. Even the baby can get familiar with his face. It's crazy here in AZ, numbers high, and a lot of these folks out here not wearing masks, running around like nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Southside Phoenix is so hot here to go anywhere. People still out not caring about the virus. You know what it is? They were under that. They can blame their president because the dump truck has stated that in the heat, it just disappears. So you can imagine that was like after March, April, people in Arizona, it was already warm. You know how warm it gets in Arizona? So they probably were assuming they were in an environment that was going to be overall immune to the virus. They were misguided. He said that with confidence. If you know how racist a state Arizona has been traditionally, historically, you'll know that I would just imagine Trump has a lot of supporters in Arizona. So when he jumped up there with that, it just disappears in the heat. Those people who are supporting Trump in Arizona probably widely bought that line and lived by it. And it bit them. High cases in Florida is odd because Arizona and Florida are both considered highly considered retirement areas. And it's a virus that adversely affects the elderly at an extremely alarming rate. And in these two retirement areas, we're doing big numbers. Although the youth have been involved on camera, we can see in some very careless behavior. I don't know if one relates to the other or not. It's crazy.
Snakewood and that Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.